Pleased to share that Newsmax and DirecTV have reached a business agreement and that our channel will return to all DirecTV Stream, and Uverse customers on Thursday, March 23rd. DirecTV has consistently expressed their interest in providing Newsmax to its subscribers and made it clear that they wished we had never left, which is why we are glad to have reached an agreement.
That's right. DirecTV and Newsmax have decided to kiss and make up and work on their unstable relationship. Now, about 2 months ago, at 11:59 p.m. on January 24th, to be exact, after the satellite provider decided to dump the network, a bunch of right-wingers decided that they were going to make a big deal about it. They're going to boycott DirecTV. Now, why did they break up? DirecTV previously said it would have liked to continue offering the channel, but that Newsmax demanded a fee to supplement advertising revenue, which it argued would have led to increased costs for its viewers. Okay, but that breakup sent shockwaves apparently through Newsmax and their buddies in the Republican Party. They argued the channel had been deplatformed for being a conservative outlet. And we have more details on that. Let's watch.
Companies choose to silence conservative speech.
We're the ones who are censored by big tech.
By first deplatforming or eliminating One American News, and now they're going after Newsmax.
I think America should be able to have a choice in the news they are able to get, a choice in being able to see it. I would hate to see that someone's being kicked off simply because they provide something conservative.
Freedom of speech. This is constitutional rights. This is bigger than even DirecTV.
Americans are tired of cancel culture. Conservatives are not being treated fairly.
Okay, Representative Eric Burleson from Missouri compared the loss of the channel, I can't even believe this, Jesus, to the Holocaust on the House floor, while Colorado Republican Lauren Boebert said conservatives were not being treated fairly. I mean, you know what? I want my own show. TYT, the network, should be carried on cable. DirecTV should carry us, and we demand a fee in addition to advertising revenue. In fact, we want them to find advertisers on our behalf.
Yeah, but honestly, that's actually true. So let me explain a couple of things here, guys. So right now on DirecTV, there are 3 right-wing channels. Okay, Fox News, Newsmax, and the First TV. There might be even more, I don't know. They just pile on right-wing channels.
What's the First TV? There's another one?
Yeah, there's another garbage one, right? And so it doesn't matter, they're all trash, right? But okay, you wanna have conservative opinions, no problem. And I don't mind Newsmax because at least they admit they're conservatives. I mean, Fox News pretended to be straight news for all these years, and the rest of mainstream media was like, oh yeah, I might get paid by them one day. Oh, I love it, yeah, sure, they're real news. They're not real news. Okay, that's okay though. You just say, okay, I'm conservative Newsmax, no problem, right? So they got 3 of them on there. How many progressive channels do they have on? 0. Okay. Now I will tell you this. So are there any of the points true? It's not cancel culture. They drop channels all the time. They drop like golf channels, cooking channels, etc. It's just economics and it's capitalism. DirecTV says I don't make money from this. I don't want it. Right. I make money from that. I want that. Right. That's just pure capitalism. And then the government comes in, and the former Republican politician says, if you are not politically correct, we will punish you. We don't care about your business interests. We don't care about capitalism or free markets. No, the government will oppress you unless you do as you are told. So on the philosophy and ideology, they are 100% wrong. But I do respect them because they fight for each other, right? Newsmax goes down. Every Republican legislator jumps in there.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
We want Newsmax. But why? Because they want marketing. They want marketing, and Newsmax does marketing for them. And they're smart, they band together, and they got it. Mission accomplished, right? You know how many progressive legislators, progressive leaders fight for other progressives?
Come on.
None.
Come on.
Zero.
Come on.
Zero.
Yeah, they line up.
They would never do that. They would never do it.
I mean, they can't wait to line up to attack each other. I mean, that's, come on.
All progressives ever do is that we're the only ones who like bring on progressive candidates. Jesus Christ, we started Just Democrats right here on this show. We help progressive organizations over and over and over again. Do I see other progressives jumping in and go, oh my God, let's support fellow progressives? Almost never. So when you see right-wingers doing this, don't cry, okay? At least they know they're smart enough to band together. Progressives never do it. Our legislators are the biggest disappointments you could find. I've never seen them fight for other progressives, right? And certainly can't do it effectively. So that's why you have an uneven playing field. That's why the media is filled with right-wing propaganda, and the only not just networks but shows that progressives do. We're at least a network. We're trying to somehow miraculously do it on our own, right? But all the other progressive shows are generally done from their basement, because no one ever comes to the rescue and goes, hey, you know what? We should have a progressive voice on DirecTV. We should have a progressive voice on cable. Nope, nothing, zilch. And they're never gonna change. So unfortunately, our side is filled with giant egos who think, oh my God, helping others would be helping someone you don't know. That would, how does that help my career?
I mean, yeah, no, it's true. And look, in terms of like the right-wing media ecosystem, they amplify each other, they support each other, they protect each other. And the reason why that exists is because they're well funded. There's like endless resources from their billionaire funders, so they don't have to fight each other. In the left-wing media space, you actually have to earn money, right? And so that creates like a, I guess, competitive environment, if that's what you want to call it, and that leads to sniping. And so if
nonstop.
So if you actually care about like you need solidarity, you need people power to actually fight back against a corrupt system and all of the resources that corrupt system has to fight us. But it's real hard to do that when we all exist in this climate, this environment where we're all trying to survive. And part of that is making enough money to put food on the table, and people think they need to snipe each other. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, but it ends up being that way.
Yeah, there's a great irony buried in there, which is that the progressives are capitalists. They have to earn money to be able to stay in business. Otherwise, they can't even do their shows, right? So, and then people get mad at them and go, how dare you earn money? Well, they literally can't do the show if they don't earn money, because there is no George Soros coming to rescue. George Soros loves corporate Democrats.
Yeah, he does.
He fights against progressives. Almost all the Democratic donors fight against progressives. They don't help progressives. So progressives have to be super capitalist in the most ironic way, whereas all the right-wing media are socialists. They just get money handed to them.
That's true.
$10 to $20 million at a time. Here's a gift.
And not investments, guys. Not investments. Like literally just grants. Like here's the money, take it.
So you're right. One of the reasons that they are better at working together is because they're all drowning in floating in money. They're like, oh, you got 20 million? I got 20 million. Popping champagne.
Which left-wing media network or show can offer $50 million to a talentless hack like Steven Crowder?
And look, the Prager example is the best one. Getting over $20 million every single year as a grant by right-wing billionaires. Just here, take the money, right? So, Newsmax doesn't need to be the third conservative channel on DirecTV. I've lost count on it, maybe they're fourth or fifth. But on the other hand, and by the way, they didn't get money. It looks like DirecTV is basically saying, yeah, we got pressured by these thugs in the government, so we had to put this junk channel back on.
But they didn't get the deal they wanted.
But they didn't get the deal they wanted.
Okay, that makes me feel better though. That makes me feel way better, because I thought Newsmax got everything it wanted.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
No, you could tell, and by the way, it's not absolutely clear, but I know, I'm in the industry, and they could tell from the language that they used that they didn't get a carrier fee, okay? So it's not, at least they weren't given free money, which by the way, AT&T, DirecTV, and a lot of cable companies have done in the past. Like, oh, you're a cable company that's right-winger that gets no audience at all. Here's a carriage fee. Make tens of millions of dollars for free. In fact, AT&T egged on One America News to begin in the first place. It was their executives that said, hey, we could use a channel like this, and you give them a carriage fee, and then they get free money for no reason.
Yeah.
That's done for zero progressive networks.
I gotta read this. I wasn't going to, but what you just mentioned, I wanna reinforce it with this because DirecTV clearly supports diverse voices, including conservative ones. As a standalone company, DirecTV helped give Newsmax its start nearly a decade ago, as it continues to do with upcoming news networks, which is why we are pleased to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. While we raise the issue of censorship relating to our removal, we now believe in DirecTV's commitment to distributing diverse viewpoints, including conservative ones.
Which diverse viewpoints? MSNBC hates progressives more than Fox News does. Show me one on cable anywhere, a progressive network that supports progressives like Bernie Sanders, AOC, whoever else, right?
It just doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. This is and by the way, have the progressive legislators made a big stink out of this DirecTV issue? Have they come in there, fought and said, hell no, and this is not capitalism, and et cetera, and why don't they have a progressive? Forget us, okay? We don't need them, by the way. We don't need them. We're already on almost every platform, okay? We did it ourselves, and you all can kiss our ass, okay? So now, but if would take another network, take another show, right?
Right.
Would they go fight for them?
Majority Report.
Yeah, would they go, oh my God, we need Majority Report on DirecTV? Progressive legislators would never do that, never. Okay, neither would any progressive organization. They'd be like, oh, what do I get out of it? Anyway, you can see where I'm going.
Sore spot for Cenk, but I totally agree with you on it. We got to take a break.
Look,
no, I get it.
It's a sore spot for the country.
It is.
It's an uneven playing field. This is their media. This is our media, and all the schmucks in DC are like, oh, what? I don't see the problem. How's my career going? How's my career going?
Yeah, 1000%.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.